Welcome to my summary of learning in EC&I 832. Wow, pianik tunga. My learning journey in this course has come to an end. I am grateful that I successfully completed the program. It has been an amazing learning experience with challenges along the way. I will walk you through my learning journey into the EC&I 832 course and touch base on the main areas I feel I have grown in. I took this digital citizenship and media literacy course because I wanted to challenge myself and to learn more about this topic. At the beginning of the course, I felt overwhelmed. Ouch! I asked myself many times, especially at the beginning of the course, will I get through this course? Can I get through this? What did I get myself into? I did not believe in myself. At times, it felt like I was presented with too much information to digest. As the course progressed, I was able to learn and digest the information presented. Prior to this course, I had no experience in using the different online tools that we had to use in the course. I did not understand the purpose for each tool. In the course, I learned to use the different connected learning online tools such as Google+, which was our course community, Zoom, blogging, and Twitter. I was an amateur in terms of learning these online communication tools. I have learned a lot from using the different types of online interaction tools. I now understand the basic purposes of these key online spaces. In the course, I really enjoyed interacting with my peers through these online spaces, particularly through Google+ and blogging. I learned as much from my peers as I learned through research in relation to digital citizenship and media literacies. As I was entering the course, I was not familiar with the topic that we were learning in EC&I 832, Digital Citizenship and Media Literacies. I had very limited knowledge and perspective around this area. As time progressed, I realized and discovered that there was much more to learn. During this past semester, we explored numerous topics in regards to digital citizenship. I quickly discovered how our digital world impacts identity. We examined the interrelations of media literacy, online identity, and how to be appropriate, responsible citizens in a networked world and society. While learning about media literacy, I found the term digital dualism interesting. Years ago, digital dualism was thought of as having two isolated identities, one in the online world and the other in the offline world. The two identities were considered as having no connection to one another. As educators, it is important to keep in mind the idea that we do not fully log off. This is critical as it impacts our role and responsibility as educators to teach and be great examples of digital citizenship in the schools and at home. The following videos have taught me what it means to be a digital citizen. Videos such as One Tweet Can Ruin Your Life, Split Image, and Sextortion of Amanda Todd are great examples that show the importance of being mindful when interacting and being online. These videos identify the challenges of identity in a mediated world. We now live in a different world where everything that we do is never forgotten online. When people make mistakes, it is no longer forgotten. We need to be aware of our identity, both in the online and offline spaces. It is important that we model appropriate, respectful behavior to our students, children, and communicate with them throughout so that empathy will be developed. I enjoyed reading the International Society for Technology in Education Standards. It got me thinking and reminded myself that we all have a role to play and that we should work together while learning, teaching, and leading in the digital age. None of us should work on this alone. The best way to approach this is to work collaboratively with our colleagues, students, and leaders. As a manager, I started thinking how I could be of more support to the people I work with in terms of integrating technology to promote and support transformation throughout our department. Albert Bandura's social learning theory was interesting. Bandura illustrates that behavior is learned from the environment through the process of observational learning. His theory focused on how we learn socially through observation. We need to keep Bandura's theory in mind as we post, comment, and interact online. It is important that we be cautious of what we say and post online and be considerate of others as they may look up to us. I started reflecting on my personal life and thinking about my children. Do I think before I say it out loud and act appropriately around my children? When I get upset, what do I say or how do I act? How do I discipline my children? Do I scold them too much? Am I a good role model to my children? Am I a good parent? All these types of questions were wandering around in my head, knowing that children learn through observation. Over the course of this semester, I also learned about copyright, remixing, and Creative Commons. I learned that all images posted on personal blogs need to give proper photo credit to the photographer. I hope you enjoyed what I have learned in the EC&I 832 course. It has been an honor to be a part of a strong network group. The EC&I 832 group has been very supportive of one another throughout the course. My peers have taught me to become a critical thinker and to see things in different perspectives. This semester, I enjoyed learning all about digital citizenship. I still have a lot to learn. In the future, I hope I will continue to further my learning in this topic. What I enjoyed the most in the course is that we had the freedom to find articles and other readings on the web related to the topic we were learning in class. I really liked how we got to choose what we wanted to do for our major project. This has allowed me to gain new knowledge and skills and to further my learning into a deeper level. Over the course, I overcame the challenges and became more confident in my ability to get through the assignments. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Alec, Katia, and my peers. I could not have gotten through this course without you. Thank you so much for helping me along the way. I would especially like to thank my biggest supporter, my husband, for helping me to get through the course. Throughout the course, my husband took care of our 4 children, cooked and cleaned, while I spent many hours working and focusing on this course. If it wasn't for my husband, I would not have been able to participate in the EC&I 832 course. Thank you. Matna. I would like to dedicate this traditional Pisik song to Alec, Katia, and my peers in celebration of successfully completing the EC&I 832 course. Qaumatil Lugusuli, traditional Pisik song, is a celebration song amongst the Inuit. This song was created in the higher Arctic where the sun disappears for up to 6 to 7 months during the winter and won't set during the whole summer. Winter was so long and cold that Inuit had to try very hard to have enough food to eat and to have enough uksuk, fat oil, for the kulla. In the spring, when the sun came back, Inuit were sure that they had survived the hard part of the year and the easy living time was here. Inuit celebrated the return of the sun.